Hello students, welcome back all of you. So students, today we are going to start the first chapter of English grammar, and this is your grammar book, and we are going to, the name of this book is The Grammarian Book 7. So in this book the first chapter is the sentence. So this chapter we are going to do today. Alright, so all of you open this chapter in your books and let's start doing the explanation. This is the sentence. So first of all, what is a sentence? So here you can see on the board a definition is written. A sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense is called a sentence. So beta, a group of words that makes a complete sense, then only it is called a sentence. Suppose if I write, girl, she is sweet. It is also a group of words, but this group of words is not making a complete sense or any sense in fact. So if I write these words in a way, she is a sweet girl. Now this group of words is showing a complete sense, so it is called a sentence. So that's why remember this group of words is called sentence, but that group of words must show a complete sense, then only it is called a sentence. So in this chapter we will learn about the kinds of sentence. So students, there are 4 kinds of sentences. First is assertive sentence, second is interrogative sentence, third is imperative sentence, and fourth is exclamatory sentence. So first of all, I will explain you the first kind of sentence, which is called assertive sentence. So assertive sentence. So here is the definition. A sentence that makes statement is called assertive sentence. Means the sentences that make a proper statement, those kinds of sentences are called assertive sentence. For example, they have done their work. This is a sentence which shows a proper statement, so it is called assertive sentence. She has not completed her task. She has not completed her task. This is also a sentence which is making a proper statement, so it is also called assertive sentence. So students, you have seen that this is a sentence which is affirmative, means a positive sentence, and this is a sentence which is a negative sentence. So assertive sentence has also 2 parts. First is affirmative, means positive sentence, and second is negative, means the sentence in which we use not. So assertive has 2 parts, affirmative and negative sentences. So now, so students, next kind is interrogative sentence. Here is the definition you can see. A sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. Means those kinds of sentences that ask a question, those kind of sentences are called interrogative sentence, like have you done your homework? Have you done your homework? And then don't forget to put question mark at the end of a sentence. One more sentence. Do you like stories? and then again at the end you will have to put question mark. So these sentences you all have seen that in these kind of sentences we are asking a question. Have you done your homework? Do you like stories? And if you are writing these sentences, you will have to put question mark at the end. If you put full stop, then your sentence will be grammatically wrong. Alright, so this is the second kind of sentence. Now we will move on to the third kind. So students, the third is imperative sentence. So here you can see the definition. A sentence that expresses an order, request, command, advice or wish are called imperative sentence. So beta, these kind of sentences shows order or request or command. Like for example, if I say, please do this work. So here we are making a request. So this is called imperative sentence. Come here. Come here. So here we are giving an order to someone else, means come here, or get out. We are commanding someone to get out, or do this work carefully. Do this work carefully. So here we are giving an advice to do the work carefully. So these kind of sentences are showing the request, the order, command or an advice. So these kinds of sentences or these types of sentences are called imperative sentences. And students, you all have seen that there is no subject in this sentence. So I am telling you very important thing, that the subject in the imperative sentence is hidden. So what is the subject? We can consider here you, whom we are giving an order, whom we are giving an advice, whom we are giving a suggestion. We are giving a suggestion to you. So here the subject is you. You please do this work, you come here, you get out, you do this work carefully. So here you don't need to use a subject, but if somebody asks you to write a subject in this sentence, so what you will write? You. Alright, so this point you all should note down, that you is a subject in imperative sentences. So I hope you all have understood this also. Now the last kind of sentence is exclamatory sentence. So students, the fourth kind of sentence is exclamatory sentence. So here you all can see the definition. A sentence that expresses a sudden or strong feeling like surprise, happiness, pity or sorrow. So these kind of sentences which shows these sudden emotions or strong feelings are called exclamatory sentences. So example you can see, bravo, you won the match. Bravo, you won the match. One more sentence you can see. What a beautiful day it is. And then you will use exclamatory mark. So in these kind of sentences you will have to use the exclamatory mark when you are showing the feelings or emotion, and you have seen that these are the sentences which are showing the strong feelings or emotions. Then these kind of sentences comes in exclamatory sentences. So students, these are the four kinds of sentences. I hope you all have understood it. Now I want you all to practice at least 5 sentences on each topic. This is your homework. Now goodbye, take care, have a nice day, bye bye.